to cover some very interesting topics. Now, Mai is here with me, and I have Darren, and Mai has engaged the services of Darren to come through and redefine your already fine tailoring, just taking it a notch higher. Is that a good way to put it?
I mean, what
you're trying to bring Savile to here.
Oh yeah, I mean, what I would say is that we have a lot of people that do suits in Nigeria and bespoke, as we all say, and I don't think anyone has actually really studied how much work that goes into making a bespoke suit. And we can make it look like it's okay, but I think I've gone beyond the part trying to make it look. It's about making it feel okay to the client and also to myself. If you're a tailor, there's this personal joy you get when you wear something and you enjoy it and someone else is enjoying what you've created. It makes you even happier.
Yeah.
And that's where I want to get to. It's not about looking at it and saying, yeah, it's nice. It's about, you're comfortable, you can move around with it. And
I was thinking that because sometimes I see some of these suits and some of them look good, okay, but they don't feel that comfortable.
Yeah,
you
can tell some guys are in pain.
I feel the guy is struggling.
You can tell some guys are in pain when they wear suits. Yeah, I mean, it's part of those things. But now that's what we're trying to do. And to be honest, you can only say so much. We didn't create the suit. We didn't invent the suit in Nigeria, not in Africa.
Okay.
It's the Englishman. It's the Englishman's traditional wear, if you know what I mean. So going to get someone from Savile to come and help us finish our product nicely, to that standard where it is comfortable, you are happy with it, the sleeves are hanging straight, there's no crease, and even try to understand fabric and the suit and the cloth. The difference between mohair and cashmere and wool to cotton to linen, there's a lot of difference, and you sew those things slightly differently, and trying to know all those things, even the person's body.
Body type, right?
Body type and all that, they all matter in making a suit, and these are things that we try to understand. But if the person, no matter how Darren tries right now, he can never make a bar like me.
No way.
Do you get what I mean?
Darren, can you make a bar
and trying to make a cup of tea like Darren could
I give up already.
could be an issue. But I mean, that's what it is.
Yeah.
It's about us not being mediocre, but actually saying, this is what it is. It is standard. It is quality. It's craftsmanship. You learn from those that have actually done this thing for years. And it's like getting the whole over 300 years of Savile heritage into Nigeria and making that peace for people. And that's where we want to get to.
Yeah, Darren, let me ask you, since you've had so many years experience, what makes a perfect suit? What are the qualities of a mad blazing a perfect suit?
That's a great question. I think really you're looking at cloth, cut, craftsmanship, fittings, and you're looking for the little bits extra. Working the shoulders out with the iron, making sure the fit is just right in the armhole, so you have movement in the armhole, and it's working with the customer. It's not just saying, I'm going to cut you a suit.
Okay.
One of the things we've been teaching here is work with the customer. Get to know what they want. Why do they want to wear that suit? Is it a casual suit? They want a little bit lazy shoulders. Is it slightly more for the office, maybe a banker or something like that? It's more like a uniform, I guess we would call those suits. So it's I think there's something like 80 hours that goes into these suits as well.
How many hours?
About 80 hours from start to finish.
80.
Yeah, it's a lot of hours.
Wow.
So we're not talking about a small investment by a company just making these suits. We leave that to some of the Chinese tailors. What we're trying to do here is actually create the garments, and what we've done is we've brought a complete set of English patterns over. Okay. So we're adapting them. So the look that we're going to get from some of the suits, and we've already produced some, and they've very much got that Savile style with them, which is great.
Lovely. Now let me ask you this, Mai. You know how sometimes the classic look of a suit, that normal British, and all these funky suits that we do now, do they make that at Savile?
Yeah.
Those really funky ones,
there's
those
the construction
stylish.
and there's what is called the stylistics or whatever you call it. So pretty much like with the standard, Savile English cut pattern, the pocket is a bit lower. And when Darren brought it and we did the pocket, I'm like, Darren, we'd like our pocket slightly higher.
Okay.
Closer to the button, so it cuts you on the belly. We have big bellies here. So I kind of believe that my slanted pocket takes your belly like it's splitting it into a part that it cuts away. And once I told Darren, so those are the little stylistic things that you can actually add to the suit. But the construction It's
the
the same.
standard.
So
Oh,
the
okay.
outside bit, which is the outside cloth you're saying,
Mm-hmm.
you can do whatever you want to do on the outside part, you know?
Okay.
But the construction, it's like at the point in time when, Darren was taking us on this whole thing, we had to
Mm-hmm.
learn to mold the chest of the suit.
Mold the chest of
You
the
have
suit.
to mold it. There's a way you iron and you actually caress the fabric continuously and mold. You do that to the chest and the back.
Wow.
So, I mean, something interesting is like when you cut a suit normally, when we used to cut a suit normally, we cut it straight for the back because the back is pretty much straight.
Yeah.
But when you do that, there's excess fabric here and there. But now, when Darren came in, we have this magic ruler, which is trade secret now. You actually cut the suit
Yeah.
with a curve,
Uh-huh.
and the back is just straight. No crease, no excess fabric, nothing.
It just falls
It
into
just
place.
falls. And to think that you want a suit to be straight behind, then you have to cut it into a curve. It's
It's
Do you
just,
get
I
what I
can't
mean?
even
It
put it
doesn't seem
together,
like
yeah.
that's right.
But it
But that's
does.
exactly what it is. And the same thing, you also have to do the same things for the back body where you have your shoulder blades.
Mm-hmm.
You also have to caress and also build the suit. So it's almost like proper scaffolding for a 3-story building.
Yeah.
If you want to put
Sculpture.
marble out, it's a structure. So if you want to put marble outside, it's your business.
Mm-hmm.
You understand? The outside can be whatever you want to make it, but the inside, which is exactly what you feel. So I can't
Right.
even
And
emphasize this. It's only for the discerning men that understand that, you know
Okay.
what, I want comfort with my, I want to move my hand. I want to feel like it's my second skin. Like the Italians say, we go running in our suits.
yes.
Why can't you go running in my Atafo inspired Saviro suit?
I think also, the
Tell
more
me.
you wear these suits, they become friends.
Yeah.
You actually, when you keep a suit, it's just like, I want one just like that. And one of the things we're doing now is cutting individual patterns. So it's just like you can order a suit and come back and then order another suit. And yeah, the cloth could make up differently. A mohair might make up a little bit
Yeah.
harder, and a cashmere, you could sculpt around the body and everything. So the cloth does make a difference, but the main thing, the pattern, that's what we want to make sure. And that's the one thing we've been working on the last couple of days.
Yeah, and we're cutting patterns for like our top client. Like Mr. Banky W was already in there already. We cut a pattern.
Banky, no
We cut a
time.
pattern and we
Banky, Banky.
engraved it in gold to Mr. Banky W. So, like I say, Banky literally sleeps in my suit. So, going forward, it's easier to make anything for him, which
Right.
is jet set life, where he's traveling,
Always up
he
and
needs
about.
another thing, so we
Yeah.
can just do so. So it makes life a lot easier, even for us. And he will feel better dancing on stage with your suits.
Wow.
If
so
if Banky's dance steps improve,
know
it's the
that
same.
know that the suit has been wow. That is so because I want a suit. So
Like
these guys, I
Darren
don't-
said,
Darren,
it's like sculpture.
All I can say is, I can't wait to sculpt that suit.
Boom. That's all I can say.
Yay! Oh my
Darren, what do you
goodness,
think?
I am
Is a
super
double
excited.
vent or a single vent for
What
the
is
back?
that?
What, for her?
Yeah,
I'm speechless looking
you're
at it.
speechless. Yeah, it's
All
Darren
right,
know what
let's-
vent.
vent.
let's-
Don't know what vent is gonna do for Kayla's suit. Yeah.
when we
By the way, the vent is like below by the bum. So
Yeah.
just saying.
let's just
Excuse
go on
me,
a
can you
break.
just turn around so we can see?
Yeah.
After-
I'm looking at a double vent there.
That's a double vent. It's a double vent.
We need to go on a break.
On that note, we should go on the break. We need to measure right now. Yeah, let's go on the break.
Actually, that's a great idea.
Yeah.
Should we get a tape measure and we could do a live measuring?
Yeah,
And
yes, you may.
tell Nigeria your measurements.
And Darren, the best tool in bespoke tailoring,
The hands. Always.
There you
If there's
go.
We'll
any
be back.
If there's any lumps or bumps, you need to feel them.